Thanks, everybody. Well, here's a song called Marie. This is kind of a homeless song here. Well, I stood in line and left my name. Took about 6 hours or so. The man just grinned like it was all a game. Said they'd let me know. I put in my time till the Pocono line shut down 3 years ago. I was staying at the mission till I met Marie. Now I can't stay there no more. Well, a fella across town said he looking for a man, move some old cars around. Maybe me and Marie could find a burned out van and do a little settling down. All that I'm just dreaming, I ain't got no ride, and the junkyard's a pretty good way. That job's about a half week old, besides be gone now anyway. Said I got no more checks. They showed me to the hall. Oh, my brother died in Texas some time ago. I got no one left to call. Well, summer wasn't bad below the bridge, a little low on food, that's all. Now I gotta get Marie some kind of coat. We're headed down into fall. Mouth harp pretty good. They used to hustle up a little dough. Oh, and I got drunk and I woke up rolled a couple of months ago. Well, they got my harp and they got my dollar, them low-life so-and-so. The harps cost money and I ain't got it. It's my own fault, I suppose. Down, but the Chesapeake's running 2 freights every day. Oh, if it's just me, I'd be headed south, but Marie can't catch no train. Oh, she got some pain and she thinks it's a baby, says we gotta wait and see. Well, in my heart I know it's a little boy, hope he don't end up like me. Said he lost my file, I gotta stand in line again. Oh, I want to kill him, but I just say no. I had enough of that line, my friend. I head back to the bridge, just getting kind of cold and feeling too low down to lie. I guess I'll just tell Marie the truth. Hope she don't break down and cry. Didn't wake up this morning, she didn't even try. Oh, she just rolled over and went to heaven. My little boy's safe inside. I laid him in the sun where somebody found him, caught a Chesapeake on the fly. Oh, Marie, you'll know I'm headed south, so's to meet her by and by. Well, Marie, you'll know I'm headed south, so's to meet her by and by. Well, this is called the Buckskin Stallion Blues. I always say about this song, I wrote it I wrote it half about a horse and half about a girl, and I still miss the horse. I heard her sing in tongues of silver. I heard her cry on a summer storm. I loved her, but she did not know it. I don't think about her anymore. Now she's gone and I can't believe it, so I don't think about her anymore. If 3 and 4 were 7 only, where would that leave 1 and 2? If love can be and still be lonely, where does that leave me and you? Time there was and time there will be, where does that leave me and you? Well, if I had a buckskin stallion, I'd tame him down and ride away. And if I had a flying schooner, I'd sail into the light of day. If I had your love forever, sail into the light of day. Pretty songs and pretty places, places that I've never seen. Pretty songs and pretty faces, tell me what their laughter means. Some look like they'll cry forever, tell me what their laughter means. If I had a buckskin stallion, I'd tame him down and ride away. If I had a golden galleon, I'd sail into the light of day. If I had your love forever, sail into the light of day. Thanks, everybody. Well, if I had no place to fall, and I needed to, or could I count on you, or to lay me down? Well, I'd never tell you no lies. I don't believe it's wise. You got pretty eyes. Won't you spin me round? I ain't much of a lover, it's true. Well, I'm here, then I'm gone, and I'm forever blue. But I'm sure wanting you. The sky's full of silver and gold. Try to hide the sun. Oh, but it can't be done. At least not for long. If we help each other grow while the light of day miles down our way. Oh, we can't go wrong. But time, she's a fast old train. She's here and she's gone, and she won't come again. Won't you take my hand? Well, if I had no place to fall, and I needed to, could I count on you, or to lay me down? Thanks. This one's called Mr. Mud and Mr. Gold. This is about playing 5-card stud. Well, the wicked king of clubs awoke. It was to his queen he turned. His lips were laughing as they spoke. His eyes like bullets burned. The sun's upon a gambling day. His queen smiled low and blissfully. Let's make some wretched fool to pay. And plain it was, she did agree. He sent his deuce down into diamond, his board of heart, and his trade of spade. 3 kings with their legions come, and reparations soon were made. They voted Club the day's commander, give him an army, face, and number, all but the outlaw Jack of Diamonds and the aces in the sky. Seven's first instruction, spirit me a game of stud, stakes unscarred by limitation between a man named Gold and a man named Mud. Club filled Gold with greedy vapors till his long green eyes did glow. Mud was left with the sighs and trembles watching his hard-earned money go. Flushes fell on Gold like water, tens that paired and paired again, but the aces only flew through heaven, and the diamond Jack called no man friend. The diamond queen saw Mud's ordeal, began to think of her long-lost son, fell to her knees with a mother's mercy and prayed to the angels, every one. The diamond queen, she prayed and prayed. The diamond angel filled Mud's hole, and the wicked king of clubs himself fell face down in front of Gold. The 3 kings come to Club's command, and the angels from the sky did ride. 3 kings up in the streets of Gold, 3 fireballs on the muddy side. Club queen heard her husband's call. Lord, that queen of diamonds' joy, when the outlaw in the heavenly hall turned out to be her wandering boy. And Mud he checked and Gold bet all. Mud he raised and Gold did call. And the smile just melted off his face when Mud turned over that diamond ace. And here's what this story's told. You feel like Mud, you'll end up gold. Feel like lost, you'll end up found. So amigo, lay them razors down. Well, sometimes I don't know where this dirty road is taking me. Sometimes I can't even see the reason why. I guess I'll keep a gambling, lots of booze and lots of rambling. Oh, it's easier than just waiting around to die. One time, friends, I had 'em all. I even had a paw. He beat her with a belt once 'cause she cried. She told him to take care of me, headed down to Tennessee. It's easier than just a waiting around to die. Well, I come of age and I found a girl in a Tuscaloosa bar. She cleaned me out and hit it on the sly. Well, I tried to kill the pain. I bought some wine and hopped a train. It's easier than just a waiting around. Well, a friend said he knew where some easy money was. We robbed a man and brother did we fly. Was your posse caught up with me? Drug me back to Muskogee. Lost 2 long years of waiting around to die. Well, now I'm out of prison. I got me a friend at last. He don't drink or steal or cheat or lie. His name's Codeine. He's the nicest thing I've seen. Together we're gonna wait around and die. All together we're gonna wait around and I'll do just a couple of talking blues songs. This first one is called the Talking Karate Blues. Well, I ain't very big for 41. Seems like I never could have any good, clean fun. Every time I go outside, some big old bully come along. Hit me in the face and knock me to the ground, start to kicking me all around. That ain't exactly fair, friends, that's wrong. So I got me a paper the other night and I crawled up on the sofa and I flipped on the light. I turned through the pages till I found the classified ads. It said, take karate from Lee Hung Chow, man, make your first appointment now. This course is guaranteed to make you bad. I drove to the address by the Japanese design. I was real impressed. It looked like a regular house of the rising sun. Walked inside, I was all alone. I had a funny feeling down in my bones. I was kind of sorry I'd ever even come. And this giant Jap comes through the door. I swear that mother was 7'4" and he looked like he was prone to easy aggravation. He said, Lee Hung Chow, Aki Dung, that's Japanese for fee, fi, fo, fum. I tried to explain my entire situation. Number 1 course, Yankee self-defense, $200.25. I said, what's the 25 cents for? And he said, repairs. I said, repairs to what? And he said, to you. And I thought, oh man, that'll never do. I felt about a ½ inch tall underneath that slanted stare. You think he was yelling? I believe I'll go try another place. He said, how so, Yankee, don't like my race? I said, now there's a mistake, man, and that's true. I've been for you Japanese all along. You Japanese can't do no wrong. I thought you got a pretty dirty deal in World War II. Well, he grabbed me by the hand and gave a heave. I figured that's a pretty good time to leave before he had a chance to do me any definite harm. Well, my plan worked out in the end, you see. Now no bully's going to pick on me. Who's going to hit a fellow with just one arm? Maybe I'll do this to get this one over with. This is called the Talking Thunderbird Blues. About the first time I ever had any Thunderbird wine. Well, among the strangest things I ever heard, this friend of mine said, man, let's get some Thunderbird. I said, what's that? He just started to grin, slobbered on his shirt, and his eyes got dim. He says, you got 59 cents? I said, man, I got $1, but don't be a smart aleck. I ain't gonna spend it on no Indian relic. He said, Thunderbird's not an Indian trinket, it's a wine, man. You take it home and drink it. I said, it don't sound like wine to me, and he said he'd bet me the change from my $1. So we hustled on down the nearest shoe totem. The guy wanted my ID. I whipped right and showed him. He got a green bottle from the freezing vault. My friends started doing backward somersaults through the cottage cheese. We took it back to his house, started drinking. Pretty soon I set into thinking, man, this Thunderbird is yum, yum, yummy, and I know it's doing good things to my tum, tum, tum. That's the way you reason when you're on that crap. We got a few more bottles and chugged them down. I pulled myself up off the ground. Decided I'd go see my dear sweet wife. She met me at the door with a carving knife. Said, get them damn grape peels from between your teeth. I could see we were going to have a little misunderstanding. I said, dear, I better get in touch with you later. She said, forget it, man, you're never touching me again. Now I've seen a light and I've heard a word, and I'm staying away from old Thunderbird. The message come from heaven, radiant and fine, and now all I drink's communion wine. 6 days a week. It's called To Lives to Fly. Won't say I love you, babe. Won't say I need you, babe. But I'm gonna get you, babe, and I will not do you wrong. Living's mostly wasting time, and I waste my share of mine, but it never feels too good, so let's don't take too long. We're soft as glass, and I'm a gentle man. We got the sky to talk about and the world to lie on. Days up and down they come, like rain on a conga drum. Forget most, remember some, oh, but don't turn none away. Everything is not enough, nothing is too much to bear. Where you've been is good and gone, all you keep is the getting there. Well, to live's to fly, low and high. So shake the dust off of your wings and the sleep out of your eyes. We all got holes to fill. Them holes are all that's real. Some fall on you like a storm, sometimes you dig your own. The choice is yours to make, the time is yours to take. Some dive into the sea, some toil upon the stone. Well, to live's to fly, low and high. Shake the dust off of your wings and the sleep out of your eyes. It's goodbye to all my friends. It's time to go again. Think all the poetry and the picking down the line. I'll miss the system here. The bottom's low and the treble's clear. But it don't pay to think too much on things you leave behind. Well, I may be gone, but it won't be long. I'll be bringing back the melody and the rhythm that I find. I'll shake the dust off of your wings and the tears out of your eyes. Won't you lend your lungs to me? Mine are collapsing. Plant my feet and bitterly breathe up the time that's passing. Breath I'll take and breath I'll give. Pray the day ain't poison. Stand among the ones that live in lonely indecision. Well, fingers walk the darkness down. Mind is on the midnight. Gather up the gold you found, you fool, it's only moonlight. If you try to take it home, your hands will turn to butter. Or you better leave this dream alone, try to find another. Salvation sat and crossed herself. Sat and crossed herself and called the devil partner. Wisdom burned upon a shelf who'll kill the raging cancer. Seal the river at its mouth, take the water prisoner. Fill the sky with screams and cries, bathing fiery answers. Well, Jesus was the only son and love is the only concept. Strangers crying foreign tongues and dirty up the doorstep. I for one and you for two ain't got the time for outside. Keep your injured looks to you, we'll tell the world that we tried. Well, the old lady finally caught me sneaking around her cave. Her hair looked just like barbed wire, boys, and her smile just like the grave. She asked me, could I stay a while? I said, I believe I better go. While she slid her arm around my neck and she gently whispered no. Well, it's cold and dark and lonely here, but soon enough you'll see. I'm oh so pleased you stumbled in, I've been craving company. I cannot stay too long, you know I left some friends at home. She said, don't you fret about your friends, down here we're all alone. What about my mother? I can't just leave her there to mourn. She said, you don't have to think about her. Just forget you were ever born. But I'll disappoint my father, you know. He works so hard for me. Well, if you have to pay your father back, just send him some misery. But I'll miss, I said, a girl I know. I can't just leave her there to pine. Oh, she's still got plenty of men to go. I'm sure she'll do just fine. What about my little boy? She said he's just like you. Just let a few short years roll by, he'll end up down here too. And her pale green eyes began to glow, and she placed her hand on mine. She smiled and said, "Don't worry, you'll get used to me in time." And as her cold tongue flickered toward my throat, I spun myself around. I made a dive for the passageway, but the wall come tumbling down. And now her eyes were the only light my fevered brain could see. But I tore myself away from them and I fell down to my knees. I wanted too much, I've come too far, I beseech the gods of men. But fame and fortune just laughed at me, and in silence once again. And then a whisper deep within embraced the God of love. And I lifted my face, and through the tears I saw light fall from above. Well, I hurled myself into the wall, and I ripped and clawed my way through the stinking clink and loam back to the light of day. I crawled out into the wind again with the sky upon my face. I heard the earth sigh patiently as it slid back into place. So now I'm back among the ones I love, and I'm loved by them in turn. And it's only on the darkest night that green-eyed memory burns. So walk, my friends, in the light of day. Don't go sneaking around no holes. There just might be something down there wants to gobble up your soul. Don't you take it too bad if you're feeling unloving. Well, if you're feeling unfeeling, or if you're feeling alone, won't you take it too bad, 'cause it ain't you to blame, babe. Oh, it's some kind of game made out of all of this living that we got left to do. Oh, and if you go searching for rhyme or for reason, well, you won't have the time that it takes just for talking about the places you've been, babe, about the faces you've seen, babe. Oh, and how soft the time flies past your window at night. Just can't have that girl. It's a hard, lonesome, cold world, and a man needs a woman ought to stand by his side and whisper sweet words in his ears about daydreams and roses and playthings and the sweetness of springtime and the sound of the rain. Thanks, everybody. Well, Billy went down to the battleground, find a little trinket he could call his own. He didn't see nothing just lying around. He decided he'd dig a little while. Poor little Billy couldn't make a sound. They dug it up and he dug it down. For too long he found some bones. Poor little Billy couldn't make a sound when the bones sat up and smiled. Oh, Billy, you seem a fine young man, no reason to be a trembling so. Come over here and shake my hand, make my proud acquaintance. Billy was stunned, he could barely stand. Whether he could move, he didn't know. But he knew he better formulate some kind of plan or try to bone man's patience. Well, the first thing he wanted to do was breathe, so he grabbed him up some of that battleground air. Next thing he wanted to do was leave, but Billy wasn't raised up rude. All the bone man grunted at and gave a heave. All of a sudden he was looming there, shaking off dirt and acting pleased. Things didn't look too good. Oh, but Billy, he decided, what the hell? You don't meet a bone man every day. A little bit skinny, but you never can tell. He might be a pretty good guy. Well, he started off with the old soft cell. Before you know, they's jawing away. By the time the darkness fell, they were seeing socket to eye. Decided right then on a life of crime with a bone man's looks and Billy's brains. They could scare old Scrooge out of his last dime. Might as well have a go. Oh, Billy, he'd pick the place and time, from the corner store to the railroad trains. Boney, he'd flash him a smile sublime, and Billy'd pinch their dough. Decided they might as well start right then. No time like the present, so they say. Well, they headed down to the park where the lights are dim and only the foolish tread. He was humming a tune when they spotted him, strolling along so plump and gay. Oh, Billy flashed him a great big grin, and Billy nabbed his dough. Well, next come a lady of the night. Oh, Boney saddled up and said hello. It gave the poor thing such a terrible fright, she fainted dead away. Oh, Billy grabbed her purse and her earrings bright, her diamond watch and rings, you know. Couldn't figure out hard as he might why he'd ever worked a single day. Billy's scheme ended up in ruins, though. They were working a quaint little neighborhood. Spied a little lady about 80 or so. It seemed almost too easy. Well, Boney put on a terrific show, but the little old lady didn't see too good. My sir, you're all bones, you know. You need something hot and greasy. She grabbed old Boney and drug him inside. Billy peeked in through the windowsill. She brought him baked and boiled and fried. Old Boney, he's chewing like crazy. Old Billy gobbled up everything he tried. The pounds added up like you know they will. Billy sat down in the dirt and cried, watching Boney get fat and laid. Billy's back working his job by day. Sleeping nights, it ain't too bad. He never likes stealing anyway. Kinda gives a man the willies. He eats dinner at Boney and Ma's cafe. The best baked ham you ever had. Old Ma's expecting any day. They say they're gonna name him Billy. Thank you, thank you. I'll do this one first called Snowin on Raton. Snowin on Raton. This is about Raton Pass up in Colorado. A lot of y'all know where that is. When the wind don't blow in Amarillo, and the moon along the gun, the sun don't rise, shall I cast my dreams upon your love, babe, and lie beneath the laughter of your eyes. The snowing on Raton. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Mother thinks the road is long and lonely. Little brother thinks the road is straight and fine. Well, darling thinks the road is soft and lovely. I'm thankful that old road's a friend of mine. The snowing on Raton. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. I'll bid the years goodbye, you cannot still them. You cannot turn the circles of the sun. Oh, you cannot count the miles until you feel them. And you cannot hold a lover that has gone. Well, snowing on Raton. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Tomorrow the mountains will be sleeping, silent neath the blanket green and blue. But I shall hear the silence they are keeping. I'll bring all their promises to you. All snowing on Raton. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Well, snowing on Raton. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Or come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. I ain't gonna sing no lonesome tune. Oh, babe, I'm a-comin' soon. I cannot believe I stayed so long away. But a man must look around. You're the sweetest thing I've found. All your lost tire rollers rolling home today. Oh, my daddy said to me, son, it's hard as you will see to find someone upon whom to rely. In the kitchen, mama sneezed. He grinned big as you please, said bless you, and a tear come to his eye. I did decide that very day that I'd like to live that way. Oh, now I know I've just been wasting time. It's with you that I should be, and if you feel the same about me, I'm headed home along the straightest line. I ain't gonna sing the lonesome tune. Oh, babe, I'm a-comin' soon. I cannot believe I stayed so long away. But a man must look around. You're the sweetest thing I've found. You lost tire rollers rolling home today. Well, here's one I hadn't played for a while called the Catfish Song. I wrote this out a place out on the Harpeth River. I used to live out there on a farm, and there was a kind of an overlook on the river, and I wrote Flying Shoes there, and I wrote this there. Down at the bottom of that dirty old river, down where the reeds and the catfish play, there lies a dream as soft as the water. There lies a bluebird that's flown away. Well, to me, to is like springtime and her love's like the summer. Her brown eyes shone for nobody but me. In autumn forever the fool come a fall, and the rain turned to freezing inside of me. Well, I'll kindle my fires with the words I can't send you, the roads I can't follow, and the songs I can't sing. I'll wander alone on the sleigh bells of winter, with the stars for a diamond and a world for a ring. Listening, these words will I say, cling to today with its joy and its sorrow. You'll need all your memories when youth melts away. Well, the angel of springtime, he rides on the south wind. The angel of summer, he does just the same. Well, the angel of autumn, she's blue and she's golden. And the angel of winter won't remember your name. Or down at the bottom of that dirty old river, down where the reeds and the catfish play, there lies a dream as soft as the water. There lies a bluebird that's flown away. There lies a bluebird that's flown away. This is called None But the Rain. I thought of this song because Robin and Linda Williams do it, and they play here a bunch. They sure are good folks. Our day, but now it's over. We had our song, but now it's sung. We had our stroll through summer's clover. Well, summer's gone now, our walking's done. So tell me gently, who'll be your lover? Who'll be your lover after I'm gone? Will it be the moon that hears you sighing? Will it be the willow that hears your lonesome song? Will it be the rain that clings to your bosom? Will it be the sunshine that dries your golden hair? Will it be the wind warns of my returning. Will a rose be in your arms when I find you waiting there? None but the rain shall cling to my bosom. None but the moon shall hear my lonesome sigh. None but the wind shall warn of your returning. So fare thee well, my love, goodbye. Where the name she gave was Caroline, the daughter of a miner. Well, her ways were free, and it seemed to me the sunshine walked beside her. Well, she come from Spencer, across the hill. She said her pa had sent her 'cause the cold was low and soon the snow would turn the skies to winter. But she said she'd come to look for work. She was not seeking favors for a dime a day and a place to stay. She turned those hands to labor. But the times were hard, Lord, and the jobs were few. All through Tecumseh Valley. But she asked around, and a job she found, tending bar for Gypsy Sally. Well, she saved enough to get back home when spring replaced the winter. But her dreams were denied. Her pa had died. Oh, the word come down from Spencer. But she turned to whoring out on the streets, with all the lust inside her. It was many a man returned again to lay himself beside her. Well, they found her down beneath the stairs that led to Gypsy Sally's. And in her hand when she died was a note that cried, fare thee well, Tecumseh Valley. Where the name she gave was Caroline, the daughter of a miner. And her ways were free, and it seemed to me the sunshine walked beside her. Our dreams that have flown down the hall, screams that were sown on despair. Summers turn fall, they don't matter at all when I wake and find you lying there. Sweet silence and soft auburn hair. All the blues gonna dance in the sky. Time's gonna roll soft as rain. Sigh after sigh is gonna pass by and by. When I gaze into your brown eyes again, our love is gonna fly on the wind. And all the things I've seen and the places that I've been don't mean a thing since I found you. All that matters now, since I won your love somehow, are these plans that I keep making not to lose you. So sleep, babe, till the moon slips away. I'm hoping all your dreaming comes true. And when you rise with the day, I might not have too much to say, but you know that doesn't mean that I don't love you. Oh, you know, that doesn't mean that I don't love you. All the things I've seen and the places that I've been don't mean a thing since I found you. All that matters now, since I won your love somehow, are these plans that I keep making not to lose you. All dreams that have flown down the hall, screams that were sown on despair. Summers turn fall, it don't matter at all when I wake and find you lying there. Sweet silence and soft auburn hair. Sweet silence and soft auburn hair. Hey everybody, I'm Townsman Zandt. Thanks. It's nice to be playing with Oldie. We've been buddies forever, it seems like. I gave him a piece of aspergum because I got the habit a while back, a few weeks ago, of chewing a piece of aspergum before I go on and sing. I said, hey, Oldie, try this aspergum before you sing. And he said, what is it? And I said, well, it's just aspergum. So he puts it in his mouth, starts chewing it, and says, man, this stuff is terrible. I said, well, that taste goes away right away. And David thought I meant to keep it in his mouth for the whole set. And when he got off, he walked back in the dressing room, right? There's a garbage can back there. He walks back. He said, man, that stuff is terrible. David. But somebody told me to watch, it was in an Elvis movie, and I watched a couple of Elvis movies. Sure enough, there was, so here it goes. I saw 3 shrimp in the water. 2 were old and gray. I swam a little bit closer and I heard the 3rd one say, "Goodbye, Mommy Shrimp. Papa, shake my hand. Here comes a shrimp boat for to take me Louisiana." He showed his mama and papa a shrimp newspaper he'd read with an advertisement which to all the young shrimps said, "Free ride New Orleans, stay in Grand Hotel. Meet Creole gal to help you to come out of your shell." But his poor mama and papa, well, they ain't heard from him yet. Last time he saw his smiling face was when he jumped into the net. "Goodbye, Mommy Shrimp. Papa, shake my hand. Here comes a shrimp boat for to take me Louisiana. Here comes a shrimp boat for to take me Louisiana." I come from a long line of high and low and in between, same as you. Hills are golden, piles of poison, time's thrown me through. And I believe I've come to learn that turning round is to become confusion. And the gold's no good for spending, and the poison's hungry waiting. What can you leave behind when you're flying lightning fast and all alone? Only a trace, my friend, spirit of motion born and direction grown. A trace that will not fade in frozen skies. Your journey will be. If a shadow don't seem much company, who said it would be? There's the highway and the homemade loving kind, and the highway's mine. Us ramblers will get the traveling done. You fathers build with stones that stand and shine. Heaven's where you find it, and you can't take too much with you. Oh, but Daddy, don't you listen. It's just this highway talking. All things that are alive are brothers in the soil and in the sky. I believe it with my blood, if not my eyes. I don't know why we can't be brothers here. I know we should be. Answers don't seem easy, wondering if they could be. I come from a long line of high and low and in between, same as you. Hills of golden, piles of poison, time's thrown me through. And I believe I've come to learn that turning around is to become confusion. And the gold's no good for spending, and the poison's hungry waiting. Thanks, everybody. Thanks. I'll only be up in a minute. Hey, Mama, when you leave, don't leave a thing behind. I don't want nothing. I can't use nothing. Take care into the hall, and if you see my friends, tell them I'm fine, not using nothing. Almost burned out my eyes, threw my ears down to the floor. I didn't see nothing. I didn't hear nothing. I stood there like a block of stone, knowing all I had to know and nothing more. But friends, that's nothing. Brothers, our troubles are locked in each other's arms. And you better pray they never find you, 'cause your back ain't strong enough for burdens double fold. They'd crush you down into nothing. Being born is going blind, bowing down 1,000 times to echoes strung on pure temptation. Sorrow and solitude, these are the precious things and the only words that are worth remembering. Hey, Mama, when you leave, don't leave a thing behind. I don't want nothing. I can't use nothing. And if you see my friends, tell them I'm doing fine. Ain't using nothing. Ain't using nothing.